Well, welcome to my live podcast, my first one. What it's like to be in the Philippines and a resident. I just finalized my SSRV to be a permanent resident in the Philippines. And during this live, I just want to comment on how great the Philippines is. It was a great move. We took our time and prepared to move here. We built our house and we planned everything out. And we've been here 2.5 months already, and it's fantastic. So I've watched a lot of videos over the 6 years, and so I got a good idea of what the Philippines is like. Of course, I decided to move to the province in the farmland. We're about 5 minutes from Tarlac City, which is one of the big cities. And just below that is Angeles City. That's about 45 minutes, half an hour from us. But I didn't want to be in Angeles City or Dumaguete or Cebu or Manila, where all the expats are. I didn't come here to retire with expats. I came here to retire and assimilate with the Philippines and with my beautiful Filipino wife, Hermie Panay. That's why we call it Bukam Dano and Panay. But I hope you all enjoy our videos that we've posted. They're just update videos, random videos I put out here and there about what we're doing around the house and where we live. And not specifically, though. But like I said, I'm not going to monetize my channel. And that's for personal reasons. I just want to upload videos and have you enjoy what it's like to live in the Philippines without being monetized and editing all that. And I have a life, so I don't want to do this like every day, like everyone else does, and carry a webcam around with me, a camera around with me and everything. So I hope you enjoy just what we have to talk about. And basically, the cigar talk is what it is. I'm a cigar enthusiast. I smoke cigars in the States. It's a very good camaraderie with fellow cigar smokers. We have a lot in common. And I just order them online and I get them. So it's fantastic. But I do love the Philippines. I watch a lot of vloggers, and I help their algorithms by putting thumbs up and subscribing. And I try to watch most of them all the time. And I reply to some of them and chat here and there. And I like busting little balls here and there, about some of them, the way they do things. But that's okay, each to their own. But I don't have to get revenue off of living here in the Philippines by using YouTube as an investment tool. I just like to throw some videos out and hope you enjoy them if you watch them. And I love the Philippines, man. I am a guest here, and now I'm a resident here, and I love it. I can come and go as I please. I don't have to do extensions every year. And the 13A, in difference to the SSRV, is something I weighed with my fiance and me. I call her my wife. We haven't planned a marriage yet, but we've been together 6 years, and she loves it here. I love it here, and I just love the Philippines, man. That's all I can say. With everything that the Philippines has as a culture, the way they do things, it's their life. It's stress-free. Around and say, oh, why do they have these holes here? Why do they do this way? Why don't they do this? No, that's not why I'm here. I'm here to retire and enjoy my life. And I'm not here to give advice to you guys out there. Any of you, what do they call them? Expat visa holders or something? Expatriate. I still am a patriot of the United States, but I'm also a resident of the Philippines, and I enjoy that very, very much. So all I can say is that this is the best place to retire. I personally didn't want to get involved in an expat community. Expats, you do have to be careful of. And I didn't come here to the Philippines to become a expat savior. I've seen so many expats come here and not be prepared, but it's not my job to inform them how to be prepared. You should do that before you come. So I really don't have too much empathy for those that come here and aren't smart enough and have common sense. And they're just blinded by the women. I guess they come here and then they get taken advantage of, or I don't consider it taking advantage of. I consider it just being ignorant, about what to do. Fortunately, I met my Filipino fiance in the States. She's originally from the Philippines. She was born here. And I met her. She was there 10 years in the Philippines, in the United States. And I met her and we clicked. And then somewhere about the 5-year mark, I said, why don't we buy some land and come to the Philippines and retire? And it was the best decision we ever made. I love it here. The people are fantastic. They're friendly. Uh, you hear vloggers talk about red flags and stuff. Watch out for the red flags. I don't look for red flags. I'm common sense. Be kind, be friendly. You're a guest here. And that's the way I look at it. And I found the Philippines to be just beautiful, man. Where we live is beautiful. We got the farmland around us. You can see the hills. We're about an hour from Baguio, maybe an hour and 45 minutes, maybe 2 hours, I guess, somewhere around in there. You got to go up to Santa Rosal, that is, Rosella, and San Jose, and then you get to Baguio, I believe. So we're going to head to Baguio maybe next week or the week after that. And we're going to see how Baguio is. It's beautiful. Baguio is beautiful. There are so many beautiful places here. I can't say that living somewhere else would be just as great. I'm sure it would be. We found this spot for us, perfect. Our house is beautiful. We had a great contractor that put it together. And I just like keeping things simple. And right now she's out there doing her gardening around the house, planting some plants, and it looks beautiful. And we're happy here. And that's the point. You should be happy, joyous, and free when you move to the Philippines. And like I said, I don't go around looking for the negative. I don't want to be a vlogger that tells you, oh, you got to watch out for this. You got to look out for that. There's plenty of vlogs on there if you want to watch that stuff. And, I'm not looking for a lot of people to want to watch this. If they want to watch it and be encouraged by it and have a positive attitude about the Philippines, that's fantastic. But like I said, I'm not looking to be in an expat community. If I run across them, fine. I've been to Angeles City many times because of immigration. I go there at 583 immigration to do my immigration things and get my SSRV. And I've seen some expats there. I'll say hello. But yeah, it's a neat place too. But I enjoy the peacefulness of living outside the city myself. We have everything we need here. It's you go to the malls, you got Burger King, you got McDonald's, you got Wendy's, you got KFC. I mean, it isn't like being in a third world country anymore. It's pretty populated. The infrastructure, I have no complaints about the infrastructure. I don't live here. I live here now, but I don't complain about it. It's the culture here, and it's a beautiful culture, and it's a slowly moving culture that's trying to develop along with Thailand and some of the other countries that are trying to be a developed country. So I just thought you might want to be interested in that. I think it is funny watching some of the vloggers, though. I watch a lot of them, and I comment on them here and there. I throw some little jokes out there. It's funny how some people just get so sensitive over ones that reply to them, or they say something that they think is sensitive or negative, and then they got to reply back to it. I'll never do that. You just say what you want. It's okay with me, but be polite and be kind. And you can joke around with me if you want, because I'm happy with my life and I'm confident of who I am. And I'm living a good life, me and my Pinay, Hermie, and we love it here. And so I find it enjoyable watching some of the vlogs. And like I said, I'll never give advice. I mean, if you want to comment on something, you're more than welcome. I say thank you if I can, but you know what? To get really big as a blogger and you got like thousands and thousands of people on a go live, let's say, and they're asking questions and stuff, there's no way you're going to get around to them all. So when I comment and then maybe somebody doesn't reply back, I don't get upset about it. I know it's impossible to get to everybody. So don't feel offended if I don't reply to you. But I thought I'd put this go live up today to say hello. My name is Daniel, and I'm Bookham Daniel. And I'm a shout out to my parents in Sicklerville, New Jersey. I hope they're doing well. I try to call them about once a week and say hello. And we talk to them and say hello. So they're my closest mother and father, my stepdad, Pat, and my mother, Ada, and my brother, Matthew, and those that are there. How are you all doing? And shout out to No Time to Be Sad, Chuck, and 62 for Freedom, and Info Commercial, and all those guys out there, man. I watch you all. Some a little more than others, but you know, my life isn't all videos. My life is retiring, and everyone's different, has a different aspect of what retirement is, but mine is to enjoy life. And for me, I don't want to do a 24/7, you know, every day put out a video. It's just not me. If you enjoy doing that, go right ahead, but that's not me. I'll show you my life and what we're doing and what's happening, and that kind of a thing, you know. I'll show you what's going around in the real world. Um, Everything is not always roses, but I haven't found a problem yet here in the Philippines since I've been here. My health is in pretty good shape. I have a plan B if something does happen. Uh, she has a plan B, Hermie, if something happens. But other than that, we're in good health. And that's a plus. So I got to thank God for that. But I'm in a man cave right now, doing a little go live, see how that does. It's going to be replayed, I guess, because I'm going live and I didn't notify anybody that I was going live. But I just wanted to shout out there and say hello that the Philippines is a beautiful place. If you watch enough videos and enough vloggers, I've watched for 6 years before I came here. And then when I was with her 5 years, and then I said, you know what? I think I like living here because I looked at the positive and I looked at the beautiful landscape in the Philippines. And it's just, I can't say anymore. The Philippines is the place to be. It's so less stressful. Every day it just blends into the next. There's like, what do we got to do today? There's nothing like that. Like, oh, we got to go down here. We got to do this. We got to go down here and do this. It's just every day we get up and decide what we want to do. It's really great, man. And then, of course, I have my cigar. I take a little smoke break. This is the only place I have. I love cigars. They're relaxing. Um, they're comforting. You sit outside in the morning, the sun's coming up with the landscape, and it just looks beautiful. And as W.C. Fields once said, ah, yes, there's nothing like a great cigar to pass your time. So, you know, I hope you enjoy this video. I found driving fantastic. I mean, man, the driving here is the easiest thing in the world. I watch so many vloggers, all the bikes and the trikes and the cars, they're all going this way and that way and fitting in between each other and stuff. And I find it fantastic, man. You can pass on the left. You can move in if you need to. It's like driving in New York. You know, I was a limo driver a long time ago when I was younger, driving in New York. It's almost just like that, jam-packed. Yellow cabs everywhere, cars going here and there, trying to wedge in. And this is much easier for me. I'm just being real with you. I find it easy to drive here. It's not that hard. You know, I think it's neat. There's a lot of things you can do here. There's no red lights, no yellow lights, no green lights, and you can just go, man, you know. and it's a lot of fun. I find it good. I haven't found a problem with it yet. I've seen dogs run across the street, but I'm not going that fast to hit one. But if you do, you do. And I know they talk about the motorcycles here, that how the Philippines has the most motorcycle accidents in it. Well, you have to look at it prospectively, though. There are more people riding motorcycles here. I don't know the total amount, but the ones that the accidents occur, there are more people riding trikes and motorcycles here than the ones that got in the accidents. So you take a look at how many are getting in accidents compared to how many live in the Philippines, the most populated Philippines in part of the country. There's going to be accidents, especially you got guys that are not wearing helmets. They're wearing thongs. And what was amazing, when they were working on our house, they saw one video where a guy was asking one of the guys, "I'm going to send him some boots." And the vlogger said, "No, don't send the boots. They won't wear them. They won't wear them." That's because they're so used to wearing thongs. I can't walk on the rocks like they do. I didn't grow up walking on rocks, so my feet are really tender. But I wear thongs. I think it's beautiful not to wear shoes, man. I wear thongs everywhere. On rocks, so my feet are really tender. But I wear thongs. I think it's beautiful not to wear shoes, man. I wear thongs everywhere. But anyway, I do love the Philippines. Anyway, I do love the Philippines. It's beautiful. It's the best change that I've ever made. And so if I go back to the States, it'll be because I want to go see my mother or something. If something happens, I'll go see him. But most likely it will be next year, probably around January when I go back, or September of this year. All depends what goes on. Living life, man, living the dream. And I remember a phrase back in the States when I worked in prison. I always used to tell the guys, if you always do what you always did, you'll always get what you always got. And I live by that motto to this day. If you always do what you always did, you'll get what you always got. So in life, there's risks. So we took a risk. We came here, and it was the best risk we ever took. So I thought I'd throw this little video out. And I'm not the most perfect video guy in the world, but I love doing it anyway. So critique the heck out of it if you'd like. Doesn't bother me. I'm not a professional vlogger. I'm not a professional relationship person. I'm not a professional legal analyst. So I can't give you any advice in the Philippines except call your consulate and ask them what you think you should do. If you really want to know what's going on, ask your consulate and look up on the Philippine website the laws and just obey them. I was watching one vlogger. He got stopped finally. He's been here a while, but he finally got stopped. No helmet, no license. It's going to happen, man. And he was complaining about the fine and had to go do this, and they took his license away from him until he could pay the fine and all that. And now he finally got his Philippine license and stuff. And well, if you don't obey the laws, that's what you get. If you always do what you always done, you'll always get what you always got. So you got all the time in the world here to get things done if you need to get them done. And life is good here, man. So I thank you for joining me. And I'll have more to say in another video. But I thought I'd do a little test video here and let you know that I'm just a simple guy, me and my fiance. And I love the Philippines, man. So we're going to enjoy it some more. We're going to do some traveling. And we'll show some things on a video. But we're not going to be in our car traveling and show you all those things. It's just not what we are, what we do. But if you want to watch us and see what's going on and how we built our house, you can watch some videos. We had it built. We weren't in the States. We were in the States when we built the house. So we weren't here. Now, most of them that you see on vloggers here, they are here when they're building their house, but we're not. We were fortunate enough to have her son get a good contractor, and he was able to be there every day watching over it. and guiding the process. And the contractor did a fantastic job. Fantastic job. I really can't complain. He used double rebar, big foundation, beautiful, beautiful house. You can take a look at the pictures if you like. And he did a fantastic job, I have to tell you. And the total, for those that want to know, the total cost of the house being built was 3.2 million pesos, which is about $62,000 US. Was 3.2 million pesos, about $62,000 US, which isn't bad. Isn't bad. And he did a beautiful job. And you can't, and he did a beautiful job. And you can't build a house like that in the States, all marble and brick. You know, no hollow block. Only the walls are hollow block outside, but they're filled with cement. But yeah, the house was done beautifully, and we're really happy about it. So we're glad to have you come aboard. Like and share and subscribe if you like. There's no monetary thing to this. There's no money you have to send me. I just like to do a video here and there and let you know what's going on. And enjoy life. Life is meant to be enjoyed, and you can be as happy as you want to be. You don't always have to find, you can be as happy as you want to be. You don't always have to find problems and things that make you upset and negative in life. And I find doing videos that are always pointing out the negative things or telling you that, oh, I like to eat here, but the food was bad. Well, I'm not Gordon Ramsay. So really my opinion of where to eat is subjective because I'm telling you what I like or don't like. But that's here nor there. Find it out for yourself. Go enjoy it, experience it. And if you like it, fine. You know, but I don't like the hustle and bustle of the city life. And Angeles City, of course, has a lot of good people there. I've met him. Far East Poppy, for instance, that owns him and a Drake own the Drake Hotel. Fantastic place. I've eaten there twice. Great food. There are some great expats living here. So experience it. Make choices, take a risk, and enjoy life. But it's a beautiful life, man. If you get a chance to retire, plan it out, retire so you don't have to worry about being one of those that they're going to show on the videos that, oh, here's another expat that got screwed. But why? Because he didn't do his research and he just listened to all these vloggers and he just came. Watch enough vlogging and you'll know what to do when you come here and what not to do. But I don't have to tell you that. There's plenty out there, so I'm not going to go there. There's plenty of people out there that want to give you information and tell you what you should and shouldn't do, but that's not me. I'm going to show you what we're doing in our everyday life and how happy you can be. And just, I love the heat anyway, so the heat doesn't bother me a bit. And thank you for joining us and hope you join us again. Until then, book 'em Daniel, like McGarrett used to say on Hawaii 5-0. Until then, we'll see you around like a donut.